Hey guys, and welcome back to Naruto Shippuden episode 13. So, in the last episode, things were just about to kick off. We had Team Kakashi meeting up with Itachi. I say meeting up, like they're going out for a cup of tea. No, Itachi was stopping Team Kakashi before they got to the rest of the pajama pals. And we had Kisame or Fishface stopping Team Guy. So Yeah, we've not really seen much of Fishface. We know that Itachi's pretty insane, but we don't really know much about Fishface apart from that he got kicked in the fish face by Guy. And the two of them kind of ran away from Kakashi and Guy, although I don't know if they ran away because of how long they were in the Leaf Village and they were afraid that more people might turn up and it'd be just like a big battle. I think that's probably more likely than they were just scared of Kakashi and Guy, considering Kakashi was pretty much, bedridden after his run-in with Itachi. So yeah, it'll be definitely interesting to see what's going on, but I think less interesting, more exciting. I actually can't wait to see the two of these battle off against each other, but there's only one way to do that, and that's by watching the video. But before we do that, I was going to say do remember to do something, but instead of that, I'm going to remind you guys that I do actually have a PO box. It's in the description of every single video. I've had it for ages. If you guys want to send me anything, or Susie anything, or even Finn the dog, who he's never on this channel. He doesn't come into my office. He never comes into my office. But yeah, if you want to send us anything, you can send it to the address in the description. Generally just let us know if you've sent something so that we can go and pick up. But we tend to do unboxings of everything. I've got a couple of things to be unboxed just now, but I'm waiting till we get a few more things. A couple of things that some lovely people have sent us. There's some lovely people who sent us before Christmas, and yes, the sigh was because one of the things. But you'll see that if you watch out for the unboxing. But now, without further ado, let's crack straight into Naruto Shippuden episode 13. And before someone sends me a Deidara body pillow.
Can it be the chore?
You finally remembered, have you?
Have we met somewhere before?
I love him, honestly.
So, that's the one. The child who wiped out his entire clan.
Yeah, it was him, Granny. Smack him with your slipper.
His Sharingan, it's the same as Sasuke's. So this is the guy who's been hounding Sasuke and Naruto all this time.
I wasn't enough for you, huh? You had to go after Gaara as well!
Well, I mean, it's not just you, yeah. They seem to be going after all of the hosts. Forget the name of them.
I'll destroy every last one of you!
Okay. I wouldn't look him in the eyes, though.
Everyone, whatever you do, don't look him in the eyes.
That's what I said. Jinchuriki! The Jinchuriki. I was actually thinking about this the other day. They call them the Jinchuriki hosts, and I was confused when they first said it, because I was like, well, the Jinchuriki, calling him a Jinchuriki host means that the beast would be called a Jinchuriki, but they're just doing the Naruto thing, like when he says my ninja, my ninja way. They're saying the Japanese for it, and then the English, so that it gets into your brain that a Jinchuriki is a host. Logic.
Water style, exploding water, shockwave! Get ready.
All right.
Okay. Well, of course you have to get ready, guy. He just said he was doing a jutsu. If they weren't getting ready, I would be really worried.
Itachi's genjutsu is a visual jutsu, which means avoid eye contact with him and his jutsu can't take effect.
You don't need to look him in the eyes to kick him in the nuts.
You have to anticipate his moves by watching his feet, his body.
Well, I hope your lovely manicure extends to your pedicure, because that's where they're looking.
It's been a long time since I've gone up against the Sharingan. Don't look so surprised. I've been around, and I know there's more than one way to fight a visual jutsu like that.
Oh, what's the other way?
If one against one, abandon the field. If two against one, take the rear and he'll yield.
Yep, grannies with their weird rhymes.
If the battle is 2 against 1, then even if one of you is caught in his genjutsu, the other is free to strike from the rear, breaking the genjutsu spell. Even if your attack from the rear should fail somehow,
He's broke his concentration.
take your comrade yourself and break the genjutsu.
Oh, fair one. I didn't realize that you could release a genjutsu by whacking him.
The rest of us will mount a series of attacks from the rear where his Sharingan can't reach.
Good plan.
I guess you learn a lot of stuff like that if you live long enough.
It's interesting that the Byakugan can do like 360, well not fully 360, but mostly 360, but the Sharingan can't. Just shows ways that the Byakugan is more powerful than the Sharingan. But they did say that Byakugan was the start, like the precursor to Sharingan, did they not?
You guys, look out!
How about it? Like it so far?
I don't know what you're doing. It's like they've went to Wet and Wild.
Huh? Ah, you remember me now?
Nope.
Where in the world is all this water coming from?
This technique of his requires a huge amount of chakra. An incredible amount.
So that's the technique that they were talking about?
They work fine against ordinary genjutsu. But what we're dealing with here is something much more complicated.
I was going to say, you can't let him catch anyone.
He uses Mangekyo Sharingan. It's far more powerful than any other visual jutsu. It only takes a second, but if he hits you with that jutsu, it'll be the longest second you ever lived. Time itself gets warped. What seems like a second in the real world can be hours or days to someone trapped in his jutsu.
I love that Itachi's just sitting waiting there while Kakashi's explaining all of this.
It's not a genjutsu that can be broken just like that.
Yeah, so don't look in his bloody eye.
I see your sojourn in my Tsukuyomi wasn't wasted.
Oh, believe me, I learned something else as well.
Oh?
There's a price to pay for using that Sharingan. It exhausted you, didn't it? You had to quit before the battle was over.
So that's why he ran away.
You risked overusing your eyes. You know that's dangerous.
We're not here to fight a full-scale battle. Tempting as it may be, it's not the way to do this.
But I'm assuming it's more like the Chidori, where you can do it a couple of times.
You risk permanent damage to your eye every time you use that jutsu.
Oh, really?
You seem to have learned a great deal from our one brief encounter.
It's Kakashi.
Just how much damage has already been done to your eyesight?
That was a bit of fear I sensed in Itachi.
Kakashi, could it be that you...
Kakashi's a badass, okay? Don't underestimate Kakashi. Oh.
Where do you think he is?
Under the water. He is a shark man. Oh, it's a water clone.
A water clone. I guess you never get the chance to remember me.
You're just not very memorable, you know? It's not like you've got a distinctive face or anything. Or weapon. Oh, Gaara, come on. They better hurry up and stop farting around. Oh, guy's so quick.
Leaf rising wind! What?
Like I said! You're not just fighting Guy.
8 trigrams air palm!
Air palm? What? Ah, she threw something! Go 10-10! Oh jeez, that was a freaking IED.
Damn, he got away.
But where did all the water come from? What you don't realize is he actually just peed all of that. Yep.
Neji, any sign of him?
In front of us, and coming closer.
Well, he probably could have said that beforehand.
Wait a minute. The water jutsu and the massive sword. Are you? Don't tell me your memory is finally stirring in that tiny brain of yours.
Nope.
I feel certain we've met before.
He's such a troll.
Let's see what we can do. Enough pain and maybe then you'll remember.
You mustn't have impressed him. Didn't leave a lasting impression. Guy's a very important man, okay?
I underestimated you back then. I admit it. But I am not the fool I used to be. Things aren't gonna go the same way this time. I promise you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and don't go thinking I'm the same kid either. A lot of things have changed since then.
Okay, Naruto.
Now quick! Manji formation. Protect the bridge builder. And stay out of this fight.
Huh?
I taught you teamwork. Now it's time to use it.
Yeah, and if you did stay out of the fight, then Kakashi would have been in that water prison.
I wish I could say you guys go on ahead. I can handle this alone. But I never make the same mistake twice.
Yeah, fights with Itachi bring a whole new meaning to staring contest no jutsu.
All right, time to launch a counterattack. Let me go in against him first. As soon as his guard is down, you move in.
Yes, Sensei!
Are you fool enough to think you can get me to lower my guard that easily?
He doesn't need you to lower your guard. He'll just kick you straight through your guard. Oh, it's kicking off! Oh? That Tanto? Is that what they're called? Well, what they're called right now is broken.
He has a point. He swings that huge sword with such ease that getting through his guard is just impossible.
If close-range combat won't work,
I'm gonna hit him with everything. Or maybe not attack him one at a time.
how'd you like that?
I missed it. Did you do something?
Don't disrespect Tenten, okay?
That sword of his. Do you remember at last?
Nope.
It's yours, right?
Oh my lord, of course it is.
There's a big difference between knowing and being absolutely certain.
Wise words, Guy Sensei. So simple and yet so full of profound meaning.
Oh lord, I'm not ready for Lean Guy.
I said you had the intelligence of a subhuman beast, but a beast could run circles around your brain. Let's go!
I think you're underestimating Guy.
Dynamic action!
Oh lord.
It's time you came with me, Naruto.
You know, I thought about it, and I don't think I will. Go Kakashi!
A shadow clone!
Well, yes. Is that a real shadow clone?
Another shadow clone.
No way! Or is this a genjutsu?
What the? Sakura! Granny! Sakura, are you...
Ah, genjutsu. Don't look him in the eyes! Oh!
Attack!
And now, it is Guy's sword.
Was a clone jutsu!
Well, that's not fair, that's cheating.
Watch out!
What a prison jutsu! Leave him alone, you swine!
That's the water prison that Zabuza used on Kakashi. Oh! That's like Blade's sword.
Lee! Neji! Tenten!
Well, you want to do something, Guy?
No!
Okay?
Kakashi Sensei!
But how come Naruto's caught in a genjutsu? Did he... I'm assuming he looked in his eyes?
What is this?
Stupid Naruto. I mean, that's the only thing that I can imagine is that Naruto, when Itachi called him out, Naruto looked in his eyes, and that's what basically kicked everything off. Because Naruto is daft like that. But yeah, I'm sure we'll find out. That was pretty cool though about the handle of Kisumi's sword spiking up and jagging Guy in the hand. Although Kisumi has lost the sword now, he's done water clone jutsu, and he's just facing off against Guy. So unless Kisumi is incredible at taijutsu, I can't imagine how Guy would lose this. Because he could just break up the water clones, get the rest of the team back, and then just go against Kisame himself. But there's only one way to find out that, and that's by watching the next episode. Unfortunately, we ran out of time this one, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.